Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Fast Bowling Cartel podcast. Damien Fleming, the great man, Glenn McGrath.
Flem,
Pidgeys,
good to see you.
Aussies win this series 4-1. SCG winning by a few wickets in the end there. There was a few little dramas going there, but overall, great test match for Australia. Some points for England. But in the end, Australia too strong in too many depth in batting, depth in bowling, outfielded them, out-depth them, outplayed them.
Without a doubt. I thought 4-1 was not a bad indication of the series. 5-0 probably would have been better, but Australia bowled, batted and fielded better. I think the way the Aussies finished up, few little jitters there, but to win by 5 wickets is still a comfortable win.
Are we comfortable with Mitchell Starc getting man of the series?
Yes, without a doubt.
Of course so.
It's a batsman's game. Bowlers out there. Starkey's played 5 tests, carried the weight. All the other big boys come out, half weren't there. Plus, he got vital runs. So his runs combined with his wickets, without a doubt, man of the match. Trav, close second, but what did you say?
Starkey's batting was stronger than Trav's bowling.
Yes.
Are we comfortable with that?
Very comfortable.
Especially with the dominant series from Trav Head. That was his first man of the match for the series.
Yeah. Unbelievable. So, what was it, 300s opening the innings? You wonder if back when Steve Smith chose to open the innings, Trav put his hand up as well. What would have happened if he went up there? But, that's been a game changer with Heady going in open innings. It's changed the tempo of our batting. Today they chased 160 and got him in 30 overs. So,
600 runs at a strike rate of 85. Handy. It's a lot of runs, but also the strike rate just took the game away from England. From this test match, though, England would have to say, I think we've found a couple, if we didn't already know. Jacob Bethel, that was a classic 100 in the second innings there. Only 22 years of age. I reckon they've got one. He looks great in the field, handy bowling. And I suppose the Joe Root, obviously fantastic 100 in the first innings. Josh Tongue. So they're bowling-wise, they've missed out. I think if Tongue and Bethel had played first test, I'm not saying they would have won the series or anything, but Australia would have got tested so much more.
Oh, without a doubt. England, they're trying to look at positives. What do we take out of this series? It's been a tough series for them. They've done a lot wrong strategically. The way they batted, the way they bowled at times, they've dropped too many catches. But Jacob Bethel, Josh Tongue has to take the new ball. What he looked like he can take wickets up front. He bowls really good areas. So that's two big finds out of this series that they can take some positive out of it.
A lot of conjecture about the pitch. We generally come to the SCG. You don't know what you're getting. That's the best pitch I've seen up here since I can even last remember. Everyone had a role to play. Both teams messed out by not putting a frontline spinner. It was turning square day 3. But overall, we got hundreds. Fast bowlers got wickets, and even the part-time spinners got wickets.
That was a perfect wicket. It was a great test match wicket. Bit in it for the fast bowlers up front. Good batting track. And then the pitch didn't break up like, Steve Smith and others thought it would, and it turned. So there was a spot in there for the spinners. Spinners not dead in Test cricket yet, but that's to me, that's a perfect test wicket.
Over 200,000 people here at the SCG as well. So if we'd had a couple of more days in Melbourne and in Perth, we would have got over 1 million people here. But 200,000 people, great for the McGrath Foundation. What's the last update from the SCG and their virtual seats as well?
So it's been absolutely incredible the last 5 days. The support from people right around this country of ours has been absolutely incredible. All the broadcasters have been brilliant. The fans, both teams, but everyone at home. Our goal was 480,000 virtual pink seats, which means 8,000 families had the support of a McGrath cancer care nurse in the next 12 months. We're around 472,000 seats and climbing, and that, we're not far off $12 million raised from this test match, which is going to make a massive difference to so many people's lives going through cancer. So a huge huge thank you to everyone who supported the foundation and got their virtual pink seats.
Well done, Pigeon. Well done, the McGrath Foundation as well. And just finishing up, Australia and England. Australia will take 4-1. Some unbelievable performances from Stark and Head and Carey. You know, Smith wanted to catch him with 100. Boland and Nees are just wonderful warriors there as well. Just some areas, obviously, the opening batting. Jake Weatherall probably hasn't taken it. It's not to say that he won't play in the future. And obviously, we've got to replace a number 5 batter as well.
Yeah, so they played Cameron Green and
Webster
and Bo Webster as well. Yeah, Bo had a fantastic, fantastic match. You know, Greeny took some good catches. The way he finished off today with 22 not out, while it was the ship was a bit sort of wobbly, but be interesting to see where they go in the future. But yeah, Australia 4-1, very fitting, and that's without some of the big boys that England thought were going to be here.
Yeah, I thought with the team, they never once had their full strength team, Australia. And for England, they promised much, delivered not so much. I'll be very interested to see what they do off field. They'll be stronger at home, even with this squad of players. But it'll be interesting to see if they have a different philosophy, because I didn't really see a lot of baseball. And generally, their best cricket was actually tough Test match cricket.
I think baseball was dropping off as the series went on. The 2 questions I had at the start of this series, this was earmarked England's best chance. They won 4 or 5 tosses. You know, 3 of the big 4 bowlers didn't play that much. The 2 questions I had was, how were they going to bat? Were they going to still try to hit through the line on quick bouncy decks, which brought them undone?
They tried to,
and bigger outfields. Were they going to get caught playing big shots out in the boundary? So I think that was the question I wanted to see how they answered. Unfortunately, I think they fell short in both of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, your prediction didn't quite work. 5-0, 4-1. Can we, just as we're closing, can we have just an early prediction for the next Ashes next year in England?
No, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to go 5-0 to Australia. But as you saw this test match, I'm an adaptable predictor. If I need to, I can rethink, be flexible. That's why I went 4-1 after Melbourne. And to sit here now, I got it right, so I'm happy.
Well, that's it for our Ashes 2025-26. Well done the Aussies 4-1. Well done to Usman Khawaja on his career as well. So hopefully they enjoy themselves, the Aussie. But we'll be back with the fast bowling cartel. I think we're going to start going through and catching up with a few guests.
Happy days.
Fast bowling guests from around the world. If you've got any suggestions, make sure you share some comments on social media. But Pigeon from the SCG, well bowled.
Cheers, mate. You too, Flem.
Keep swinging, everybody.